SugarBoxingCom presents.
Okay, hello subscribers. Let's discuss with you that Mike Tyson actually got in a good shape, and you probably saw this video of him working on mitts with this dude. First of all, let's discuss what they're actually doing. So let's see. I see 1, 2, 3 slip, left uppercut, 3 left uppercut, roll, and right cross. So let's do it again. I see 7, 1, 2 slip, left uppercut, 3, 3 roll, 2 step, and another 2. All right, so this kind of move reminds me of recent Haney fight. You know, the fight was pretty boring, but there was an episode which led to a knockdown. And that was the most exciting part of this fight, which was actually on undercard of that's the one. So you see, let's see the replay. Basically, he throws uppercut, rolls, and comes back with a cross, an extra left hook. And again, is a good move by Haney, who is young, and it reminded me of another fight you probably remember against McNeely. Let's see this sequence. So basically, McNeely charges at Mike. Mike doing exactly the same move. You see, look, uppercut, roll, another roll. So basically, it's like continuation of the same roll. Right cross and another roll, and down goes McNeely. Let's watch it again. Sorry. Yeah, so my point is that you see Mike is doing, in my opinion, too much stuff, and I tell you why in a second. So you see it looks very flashy, very speedy, but this is the problem. So like, let's watch the Tyson Bottas fight. So Tyson Bottas fight, Mike Tyson just came back from 2 losses against Evander Holyfield. Yeah, and look what his coach told him to do. So Bottas didn't allow Mike to follow his game plan. In the early rounds, Bottas was dictating the tempo, and his corner advised him to just go back to regular jab right hand, so 7-2. Get him look at the jab and try the right hand, so 7-2. Let's see what and Mike basically, instead of trying to pull off his fancy moves, came back to boxing fundamentals. So see, jab, right punch, jab, right punch, got blocked, jab, right, semi uppercut, and finally, boom, jab, right cross, sorry, right, straight right, and down goes Bottas. So again, if you watch all this fancy sequence, this can be only pulled off by a young fighter. That's just my opinion. Just like Devin Haney did, just like Haney did in this sequence, or Mike when he did it against McNeely, which I already showed you, who was basically a journeyman, not even contender. You know, not disrespect to McNeely, the all pro fighters, they risked their life, but he was not a serious fighter at that time. And this all story reminds me of Sugar Ray Leonard comeback.
Again, in fight Hector Macho Camacho in Atlantic City. Leonard is a grandfather and self-professed multi-millionaire.
Yeah, so basically Leonard tried to make a comeback, and he did his coach. Let's listen about his coach. So first of all, Leonard lost to Terry Norris, who was 11 years younger.
Ordinary final chapter written 6 years ago. Terry Norris, a man 11 years his junior, destroyed Leonard in a unanimous 12-round decision. Afterwards, Norris was apologetic, saying he hated to see his hero, Sugar Ray, go out a beaten fighter. Leonard is driven by the need to erase the memory of that night, and to help him do so, he's enlisted Adrian Davis as his trainer for this fight.
So he enlisted Adrian Davis, and Leonard acted.
Norris's corner back in 19.
So listen carefully. Davis was in Norris' corner, who was 11 years younger than Sugar Ray Leonard, who was a young, flashy fighter. And Ray Leonard, of course,
requires me to disassociate myself with Sugar Ray Leonard, the star, whatever you call it. I am being coached, I'm being taught, I'm being trained by Adrian Davis.
so basically he told Davis, just teach me boxing from zero. And yeah, let's look at this mid sequence they do in the beginning. So you see, just like Tyson coach, they do this multi punches, boom, 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 boom. And you know, I don't have the video clip with me right now, but you all know the outcome. Sugar Leonard couldn't land anything against Camacho, and he basically went down in the 5th round. So going back to the story with the mitts, as good as it looks, is extremely impractical against for an aged fighter. So I don't have a problem with Tyson. Maybe he has something left, but in my opinion, just like with Ray Leonard, he needs a coach who is experienced with aged fighter, so they can basically sharpen a couple simple things, maybe just right hand, and this can win him the fight. This kind of moves like boom and roll, you're not gonna pull it off right now. And now let's go back to the real reasons behind it. So let me show you the mid sequence with Kevin Rooney, you know, when Mike Tyson was prime. So pay attention to what they do. We're not gonna watch everything, but they don't throw that many punches, 2-3 punches maximum. In the sequence that I just showed you, let's just count punches: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and maybe even 7. For what? When Tyson was prime, he would work just on few punches. First of all, they were snappier, and they always pay attention to moving away from the line of fire. Let me show you another sequence somewhere here. 230. Yeah, you see, Ronnie shows him punching it out, punching it out, punching it out. That's the name of the boxing game. And unfortunately, this changed when he dumped Rooney. He was using this gentleman. Look, yeah, it kind of still looks like him. But what changed was he started throwing a lot of shots. It looks very flashy. Maybe impresses the photographers, but it's extremely impractical in a real fight. Let's watch it again. Yeah, these are still his moves to a degree. And then when he started using another coach, I think past prison. Yeah, let's just watch the move. This is the move. Look, right cross, roll, right cross, roll, right cross, roll. It's exactly the same move that. Just watch it again. Exactly the same move that knocked out Peter McNeely, but as I said, McNeely was just a journeyman, and it won't work against a good fighter like Holyfield. You know, Holyfield won't allow him to throw 7-8 shots in a row. So let me just prove to you against McNeely again. So if we go back to the sequence. That's the one. Look, he goes. Yeah, look, uppercut, roll. Roll, right cross, another roll, potentially another right cross if it was not enough. So yeah, this is what I want to tell you. So going back to the mid sequence, to me as a person who make a judgment about it, yeah, first of all, I'm not even convinced with the body shot, because if you watched Ryan Garcia, the kid would make people almost vomit doing this punch, and Garcia is like, I don't know, 50, 60 kilograms. So you know, the coach joked that he was like saw flashes of his life passing his memory during this, but clearly it was just irony. You know, Prime Mike would probably make him vomit or puke from a body shot like this. So okay, thank you for watching our weekly or bi-weekly vlog. Stay tuned and see you next time.